Islam, an Arabic word which, since Muhammad's time, has acquired a religious and technical significance denoting the religion of Muhammad and of the Quran, just as denotes that of Jesus and of the Gospels, or that of Moses, the prophets, and of the Old Testament. Grammatically, the word Islam is the infinitive of the so-called fourth verbal form of the regular intransitive stem salima, to be safe, to be secure, etc. In its second verbal form, salama, it means to make someone safe, and to free, to make secure, etc. In its third form, salama, it signifies to make peace, or to become at peace, i.e. to be reconciled. In its fourth form, aslama, the infinitive of which is Islam, it acquires the sense of to resign, to submit oneself, or to surrender. Hence Islam, in its ethico-religious significance, means the entire surrender of the will to God, and its professors are called Muslimin, Singh. Muslim, which is the participial form, that is, those who have surrendered themselves, or believers, as opposed to the rejectors of the divine message, who are called kafirs, mushriks, that is, those who associate various gods with the deity, or pagans. Historically, of course, to become a Muslim was to become a follower of Muhammad and of his religion, and it is very doubtful whether the earliest Muslims or followers of Muhammad had any clear notion of the ethico-religious significance of the term, although its later theological development is entirely consistent and logical. According to the Shafi'ites, one of the four great Mohammedan schools of theology, Islam, as a principle of the law of God, is the manifesting of humility or submission, an outward conforming with the law of God, and the taking upon oneself to do or to say as the Prophet has done or said, and if this outward manifestation of religion is coupled with a firm and internal belief of the heart, i.e. faith, then it is called Iman. Hence the Mohammedan theological axiom, Islam is with the tongue, and Iman is with the heart. According to the Hanafites, another of the four above-mentioned schools, however, no distinction is to be made between the two terms, as Iman, according to them, is essentially included in Islam. Islam is sometimes divided under two heads of faith, or Iman, and practical religion, or din. Faith Iman includes a belief in one God, omnipotent, omniscient, all-merciful, the author of all good, and in Muhammad as his prophet, expressed in the formula, there is no God but God, and Muhammad is the prophet of God. It includes also, belief in the authority and sufficiency of the Quran, in angels, genii, and the devil, in the immortality of the soul, the resurrection, the day of judgment, and in the God's absolute decree for good and evil. Practical religion, din, on the other hand, consists of 5 observances, viz., recital of the formula of belief, prayer with ablution, fasting, almsgiving, and the pilgrimage to Mecca.